came in May 15th, and that's like
Wow.
dead on halfway through the quarter. And what I qualified on is how much money I'd made. So I was on pace to hit like a $42,000 quarter, I'm pretty sure.
That's crazy.
And
All right. So today I've got my boy Eli. So Eli is actually on pace to come to his second quarterly event. Is it your second one or have you been to another one?
this will be my second, yeah,
Awesome.
second
So
quarterly.
that's awesome. For anybody who doesn't know, the quarterly events we have obviously once a quarter. It's our top reps. We have a number for them to hit, whether it's sales or income, to be able to go. So it's a really big deal that he's been to one. Now he's going to go to two. I think you're like number two on the list, or maybe even number one on the list right now, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
insane, dude. You're a straight hustler. So I'm hoping his story kind of inspires people that are considering the opportunity, and they get to see what it looks like to be rewarded for your hard work. And we'll talk a little bit about how fun the last one was, and the next one's going to be even crazier. So
Oh yeah.
let's start back a little bit. Eli, tell me about how you got involved and like where were you at in life when you found out about royalty?
It would have been my first year of college. I decided not to go to college. I was thinking about doing HVAC for the summer, being an apprentice for the summer. But my friend, he was in royalty for about a month or so, and he told me I should come out and try it, see if I like it. And when I got out here, I instantly just fell in love with it. Fell in love with the culture. Just knocking doors, grinding, coming back to the B&Bs, reviewing cereals, all that, and I just fell in love with it.
That's awesome. Who was it that invited you out?
Connor Nunez.
Oh yeah, he was on the boat with
Yeah.
us. I thought so. I
Yes.
wasn't sure. Were you the wrestler?
Yes.
Did you wrestle?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I wrestled with Connor. Yeah.
You, Connor, and Adam took a picture together, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, we
Yeah,
did. Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so any wrestlers out there, there's quite a few on the team now. I know we have two on the recruiting side.
Mhm.
Wrestlers do well. Wrestlers do well. Cool, man. So yeah, a lot of times that happens, right? So we have a friend that comes out, brings someone else in, and we actually anybody who's watching this, we find that when friends go out together or like a friend comes out a little bit later, people are pretty successful. It's cool to have a friend come out. So keep that in mind. If you know
Definitely.
someone that would be good for it, I'm sure you can vouch with that. But yeah, dude, I don't want to understate it at all. You've been absolutely killing it. So last quarterly you went to, was the qualifier was it the deals that you made or was it the income or how'd you get there?
Yeah. So I actually came in during half the quarter.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
So yeah,
Let's
I came in
go.
literally dead halfway. I came in May 15th, and that's like
Wow.
dead on halfway through the quarter. And what I qualified on is how much money I'd made. So I was on pace to hit like a $42,000 quarter. I'm pretty sure. So
Bro,
it went off, yes, money that I made. So yeah, that was pretty
dude,
dope.
we got to expand on that. So you joined halfway through the quarter. Most people have the full 3 months. I
Hmm.
believe it ends up being 3 months. And you joined halfway and you paced well over what I think is the requirement. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think it was like 27K or
Yeah.
something like that. And you were pacing 42K.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then, well, total that I made, it was like right at 23
Okay, got it.
roundest. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. So and how old were you when you first got here?
19.
Are you still 19 or have you
Still 19.
Dude, that's crazy. I
Yeah.
love it, man. There's just nothing you can do at 19 that equates to that level of not only
Nothing at
income,
all.
but expertise. And now, like, if you wanted to go do something else, whether that's start a business, whether that's get another job or go, corporate,
Mhm.
that on your resume, man, at 19, 20, 21, any of those ages or even above that
Mhm.
stands out so much. A high
Does.
performer is a high performer, and now you have an environment to do it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, so well, before we go into quarterly talk, because I'd love to talk about that, I want to hear. So this quarter, you're also pacing, which is not a surprise, but I think it's awesome. So you're
Yeah.
pacing to go to the next quarter. Do you know what rank you are? I don't know if they send those out.
Well, for this quarter, I'd qualified me like a week ago, so
Yeah, that's
I'm already qualified for the
dude.
quarter.
And did you beat? You almost. Well, did you beat halfway? Are we half? Did you beat your record last time?
Yeah, I think I actually did. I think I hit core in like a month,
Dude,
five
that's
weeks.
crazy.
So yeah, it's one thing that I really like. I mean, obviously this job, it's performance based, so you can go out. The guys differ, like if you knock 5 hours a day or if you knock 8 hours a day. So it's really dependent on you. If you want to go out and qualify for quarterly in a month, you definitely could go and do that. So
That's awesome.
that's one of the main things I like. If you're a hustler and you want to go out and grind and go get it, you can. There's no ceiling, so you could just push through the ranks, which I love.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, tell me about that, dude. What's your mindset? Like when you get up and start going, like how do you, eat the day kind of thing?
Yeah, so it's really just I just love it sounds crazy. I just love knocking doors, like just the conversations we have, and it really doesn't even feel like a job, to be honest. That's probably like one of the things I love most about it. Like you're literally going out, talking to people, having a great time. I mean, it's literally a free program. We're helping people out. It's not like we're in like pressure sales and like you have to make a sale in order for you to. There's not like a lot of pressure. It doesn't feel like a lot
Yeah.
of pressures on you, and you can just just feels like you're having a conversation. It's a free program, so
Yeah.
that's what keeps me. It's real easy.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. No, that's the right mindset to have. How has your communication, how's your skill sets improved since you've been here?
Oh my goodness, insanely. I would say myself, I'm pretty talkative, but just doing this for like the first at least month or so, even friends and family could just like notice a difference like in my voice and like just in like the tone that you talk. So really makes you just more of a people person. You can have conversations with literally anybody. I can talk to a 80-year-old guy. I could talk to a 25-year-old woman. It's just a crazy skill to have to be able to talk to whoever and whenever any
That's awesome.
situation.
That's awesome. I mean, I can tell. Obviously, I didn't know you before, but I can just tell your confidence and your composure. It just would not. I would not guess your age based on how you speak, which is a good thing, dude. When I was 19, or just any 19-year-olds you normally meet, I mean, no, there's nothing wrong with that, but like
Mhm,
you can tell that they're young
mhm.
and immature. You're actually out here in
Yeah,
the professional world representing yourself,
yeah.
developing.
And people notice that on the doors as well. I get that a lot on the doors as well. People are like, "Wow, you can hold a conversation for." Most kids are just like either like on the phones or just doing something. So people on the doors definitely notice that.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about like the phones is a good topic because most 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds, people coming fresh out of high school are really just scrolling all day. How has your discipline changed? Like you obviously have to curate a good environment to be able to have that mindset. Tell me about how your discipline is.
Oh yeah, discipline for me, it's pretty simple. So one of the things I like, instead of like waking up in the morning just getting straight on your phone scroll, just like a prize fighter day, like you write out what you're gonna do in the morning. So for me, I wake up, I pray, make a bed, hydrate, get some water, and then just kind of plan out your day, see what you're gonna do, see how the day's flowing. Once you get your day kind of figured out, obviously while I'm on the doors, I minimize phone as much as possible. I usually tell myself I might have like a quick 15 or 10-minute break, just real quick, see what's going on, and then literally just on the doors, just knocking all day.
That's all. How have you felt like your environment, people around you, other type performers, how have they encouraged you and sort of helped you build?
Yeah, definitely. It's real competitive. Definitely, if your trainers giving out incentives, what I mean, most of the guys do. So definitely, it gets just competitive, and I'm a real competitive person myself. So the guys it just stays real competitive in the house. That's one thing, and then also just holding each other accountable. While we're on the doors, obviously, if you see someone in the chat there, maybe have like a deal or two, you're still lagging behind. Just it's something in the head. You're just like, okay, let me lock in. Let me go catch up. So
That's awesome. That's
yeah,
awesome. So tell me, where do you think you'd be right now if you didn't join royalty?
probably be in someone's basement right now trying to become an apprentice for HVAC, sweating my butt off. So I'm glad I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So now
yeah.
what do you see your future now? Like what are you thinking about, whether it's in royalty, whether it's like investments, what kind of stuff are you interested in?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Since I've started really definitely looking big into some investments, which I'm just doing little stuff right now with like a Fidelity or like a Charles Schwab, but
Cool.
definitely going into that and royalty. Planning on just staying with royalty, and then obviously royalty wants you to grow as your own person. So I'm thinking about a business, but that's further down the line, something I can start for myself, maybe back home.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
19, dude. You got plenty of time. It's great.
yeah. So
You got a
I'm not
big
rushing
cushion.
anything yet.
Yeah, man. Just keep working on the skill sets. The work works on you. Cool, man. Let's talk about quarterly for a second. I want to people to kind of get excited and hear what's possible when. And so there's I don't know if it's from the Navy SEALs, but I've seen it in their training where they say it pays to be a winner, right? That all their
Oh
competitions are
yeah,
around it pays to be a winner,
definitely
and
does.
quarterly is a really good example of that. So tell me about your experience at the last quarterly. What did that? And just to be clear, everybody who hears this, quarterly is where we invite all the top reps out, all of the operations, all of the admin team, everybody that's just like running the show gets around in one environment. Last time I think it was like 40, 50 people. Everybody's sharing. We're having steak dinners together. We're breaking bread. We're talking. Tell me about how that experience was for you.
So super cool. If they didn't know, obviously they pay for your flight to the quarter. You have free housing, which is super sick. So for me, I flew in day early, or not day early, but pretty early. Checked into the B&B, had my own room, own bathroom. It was like a master bedroom. You could probably
Let's
fit like
go.
five of me in the bed. It was pretty insane. The housing at the quarterly is pretty cool. Also, just meeting different guys from the different side of the company. Like I met guys from New Mexico, Colorado, and it was just cool because you see these guys in the Slack channel. And it's like, dang, I want to have a conversation with the guy, and then you see him at the quarter, and you get to just talk and see how they really are. So that was one thing that was really cool. Just seeing guys from the other side and getting to talk with them, break bread with them.
Heck yeah. And you mentioned prize fighter day. Did you get that from Ben Newman or was that something else?
Yeah, yeah, Ben Newman. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Talk about that. What was that like being around him, learning directly from him?
Oh man, it was dope. Ben Newman, he's a guy that can really just get you kind of fired up, but he's also just a good coach. Like the way he was talking, like he was passionate and convicted in everything he was saying, and you could just see the focus in the room as soon as like he was talking about something. Like he was just so passionate, and I mean, you had no other choice but to listen. Like everyone's focus was just on Ben. He was a great guy, and it was just a great experience. But we had a full day with him. We did the unrequired workout, which was it was great, but everyone loved it. That was great as well. So I mean, yeah, that was pretty cool.
How do you feel like, a big thing in royalty is trying to invest in our guys and not just, so that they're better at the job, but you're better humans. I mean, a lot of what Ben talked
Mm,
about was how to be a high performer, and that applies to anything,
mm,
let alone,
mhm.
like we want to build good people so that they can help build the company, not build the company so that we build, the people come
Exactly.
first. Well,
Yeah.
how do you feel like royalty has invested in you in terms of in that side of things, education and bringing in guys like him?
I mean, it's kind of in our I wouldn't say it, not alma mater, but in royalty. One of the things is open communication. So I mean, all the guys on the team, we have open communication. If we have like any issues, anything with family, I mean, the teams are really open. So if you ever need somebody to go to, probably like a trainer, even like a close sales rep, even higher up in management, such as like Nick, that'd be Nick for me. Those guys are always open that you could talk to. Feels like a family, honestly. Like you're just so comfortable with these guys, and I think just open communication is just great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nick Dockman is who you're referencing.
Yes.
Yeah. So for anybody who obviously doesn't know Nick Dockman's story, I don't know. He's probably like 23 or 24 at this point, but
Mhm.
started as a door rep. I think he made like 15 grand in his first 2 weeks. He's one of the hardest workers I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He's worked his way up all the way into like top tier management. And Nick is an example of someone who can be a personal mentor to the guys on his team, right? And so you at 19 years old get direct access to someone like him who's made a lot of money, made a lot of mistakes, things he can pass
Mhm.
down, has knocked the doors for a long time, and
Yeah.
he all he wants to do is give you the wisdom that he's learned. And joining the company, obviously you put your work first, right? Your work ethic allows you that opportunity to have those conversations, but you unlock that door and now you have him as a mentor directly, where I'm sure there's so much good stuff that he can pour into,
Exactly.
and you're obviously there to learn it. Cool, man. So I'm curious, do you have any highlight stories? Like, do you have a favorite moment of anything that's happened in the house, quarterly, anything like that?
Mine would probably just be at the quarterly, seeing everyone do the unrequired, seeing guys just sweating. We had guys throwing up. That was probably
Yeah.
a, and I was actually in front of Ben the whole time. Like I was just talking to Ben. I was in
Really?
front of him the whole time, just like talking with him. That was
That's great.
that was great. Maybe something in the house. There's just some days like where you're at the house. It was for the NBA championship. I'm from Oklahoma. So
Okay.
actually, for some reason that day, something had happened with Power Market, one of the developers, and it just ended up day got cut in half, which I mean we weren't happy about. But came back to the B&B. We just had like a grill out day. We had a grill. We went and got some meat. Just threw stuff on the grill, watched the game, all bonded.
Let's
So that was
go.
that was probably a highlight. Yeah, that was
That's
that was super
awesome.
dope.
That
Yeah.
is awesome, man. Cool, man. As we wrap up here, what I'd like you to do is speak to the guy that was who you were before you were coming to royalty, right? Maybe they're in college, maybe they're trying to go do a trade like HVAC, right? And they have this inkling that this could be a good fit for them, but they're obviously nervous. You got to fly out. You don't know anybody. What would you say to them? Like, how would you encourage them to say, "Hey, this is a risk worth taking"?
Definitely, I would think about where you want to be in the next 2 to 3 years, maybe 5 years, and just be like, is this what I really want to do? If not, obviously, for me, I didn't. So I was like, you know what? Why not? If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But if you have full faith in what you believe in and you know that you're going to do good, then this definitely is the right fit for you. Obviously, just stay diligent, stay grinded, and once you get out here, just get it and grind, and you'll just love it.
Dude, you are such a good success story. I appreciate you coming on here. I know it's going to encourage someone. So thanks for sharing your story, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you.